I tell you, black people can't get along and save their lives, man. I don't care if it's the Pookie and Ray Ray on the block with the hot or the higher ups way up top, the Jack and Jill crew, right? And in the middle, man, we always got some beef amongst our ranks, man, and not getting along, right? And then you got tethers, involved, causing their tetherist stuff. So what am I talking about today? Today I'm talking about the Speakeasy podcast and the Nightcap podcast. Now we know that they've been trading barbs and going back and forth, over the months. But we know that Emmanuel Acho, he been throwing subtle shots at Shannon, Sharpe, and Ocho for some time now. So I want y'all to look at this clip because this is going to set up for the video that I'm getting at today. Check this out.
This is an inclusive show.
Absolutely.
Accountability.
Absolutely.
Responsibility. And reliability. There's another show that used to come on at night. I don't know if they still do because they're not on right now.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
You know what I mean? All cap, no night.
Oh,
so like there's another show that used to come on at night, and I just don't know if they still exist because how is this the biggest day in firings? Harbaugh gone. I heard one of the people on that show, a Hall of Famer, played for the Ravens.
Oh, yeah.
And they not on right now.
And then tweeted and was like, man, I wish we had a show tonight because I got some jokes I want to get off.
And mind you, it's not like they in the studio. You can't find a laptop where you are.
Yikes.
All cap.
Yikes.
All cap.
Cap, no night.
No night.
Wow. That was a bar. Yeah, wow. That's tough to follow up.
Now, Shannon Sharpe all last year, he was mixed up in a scandal, man, with that girl Gabrielle Zuniga, right? And it was alleged that she took like $23 million from him when she accused him of doing the unbelievable. Now, they end up settling out in court, so we don't really know what actually happened, if he was guilty or not. But we know that he bounced back. He's back on Nightcap. He has his Club Shay Shay still going. But a lot of people was taking shots at him during this time. And a situation just happened on Gil's Arena, right? Where on Gil's Arena, where Kenyan Martin called out a YouTuber, now producer named Suge. And he called him out on the show. So Emmanuel Acho voiced his opinion on it, and a lot of people disagreed with Emmanuel Acho. But Shannon Sharpe and the Nightcap, they saw fit now to get back at them for all the disrespect that they was throwing at Shannon Sharpe during the time that he was going through his situation. But let's first look at what Emmanuel Acho said at first.
Yeah, that's the video we talked about.
No, we didn't talk about shit.
Yeah, we did speak about it.
No, you tried to apologize. So
He can't even get a goddamn sitting down with us. That's the Dunner man. So the Dunner man can run the show.
So Daz didn't hear. Let me replay it for you. So when I brought you into my home, this how you felt?
No, I apologize.
Huh? No, but so this how you felt when I brought you into my home and I had you around my wife and kids?
No, that's not how I felt.
So what did you go out your way when someone is showing me love in the moment? You go out your way to disrespect me.
Kmart owes a producer an apology if we being real.
Publicly.
And I'll say that, like, Kenyan Martin owes the producer an apology because Kenyan Martin wanted to make the producer feel as hurt as Kenyan Martin felt, and the producer committed a crime against Kenyan Martin before the producer was close to Kenyan Martin, before the producer was in Kenyan Martin's home, before the producer met Kenyan Martin's wife and Kenyan Martin's kids. That's when the crime was committed. After meeting Kenyan Martin's wife, kids, and being in his home, producer changed his behavior. He owes him an apology.
So after Emmanuel Acho put his foot in his mouth, he opened up the door real wide for Shannon to come right up in there. And Shannon just started dissing the Speakeasy podcast and basically saying, like, man, you guys, like the gossip and talk about a whole bunch of different things but football. Then you talking about me. I retired over 25 years ago. Oh, you talk about me and Stephen A. Smith all the time. When do you talk about anything else? Now, I like the Nightcap. I like Speakeasy because I like TJ Husmazada and I like Shady, right? Acho cool, and I like the two Care Bear and the other guy. So I like the show, right? But when Acho gave that take, right, that tether take, man, the doors open wide open, and Shannon busts right through it saying this.
Hey, listen, hey, Uncle Joe, we ain't got to talk about nobody. We ain't got to be negative to get the views to be entertaining. Everything is organic. The stories are real. Man, ain't even close. Hey, but Joe, but after I say all that, you still gonna get these hands though.
I give you prime example.
Okay.
Everybody that had a pod, what did they talk about? The hottest story, the trending story was Kenyan.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't feel that if you want to talk about it, Ocho, we could have talked about it. But I don't feel I have anything to add. I didn't feel like I had anything to add to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All this other stuff that was going on. We don't talk about other people because I think there's enough stuff happening that we can talk about that without mentioning them.
Yeah. Absolutely right.
And people don't want to hear you constantly talk about Shannon Sharpe or Stephen A. Smith. They want to hear you talk about you're a sports show, so talk about some sports.
Yeah.
Hell, I ain't played sports in a quarter of a century. But that's what makes us unique. We talk about sports. We can make things entertaining.
Yeah.
We'll take the simplest things and make it very, very entertaining. People want to be entertained. At the end of the day, people want to be entertained. But they don't want to be entertaining while you constantly trying to berate somebody and put somebody down.
There you go.
That's the thing. Okay. Hell, I ain't did anything entertaining in quite some time. I plan on keeping it that way.
Hey, don't worry. I'll take care of the entertainment part. You hear me?
You say what?
Let me take care of the entertaining part. Let me be the villain. That's my spiel. I'll be the bad guy.
Ocho, they taking things that we said in like I said in the first month, and you and I was joking in the first month of the show.
Yes, sir.
They playing it now, and people say, see, that's why it happened.
Yeah.
Bro, I said that 3 years ago. But because you take the clips, you want try to paint me in a negative light, and people don't know any better. Because if it's up there, if we post something today, people gonna assume it was said today or yesterday.
Yeah.
They're not looking to see, man, he said that about not going to girls' house 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Why y'all talking about it now?
Mm-hmm.
But I get it. It took me a while to understand. I see what y'all trying to do. Y'all realize what the algorithm is. Y'all know who's in the algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
Mention his name. People gonna click. Hey, Shannon Sharpe won an Oscar. Click. Shannon Sharpe was walking down the street. His car broke down. Click. It is what it is. It is what it is now, Ocho. So we just got to accept that. We just got to, Joe. Yeah. I'm sorry that we roped you into it, but you a part of it now. So anything that Ocho and I do,
it's guilty by association.
And man, listen, this thing is crazy. And what happens is when you nightcap and you getting 35,000 people coming to watch you at night, and you the number one person, they gonna come after you. People gonna come after you from everywhere. At one point, Shannon and Nightcap was rocking the whole game up until that scandal came out with that girl. Shannon was destroying the game. So now Acho and them come out and they know that if you mention Shannon and Acho, it's gonna put you in the algorithm. It's gonna get you in the algorithm. It's gonna get your numbers up. So he's mentioning them and going after them, man, to get into the algorithm. That's what he's doing. And Shannon knows that. That's why Shannon was saying, like, you talk about me walking my dog. Like, you find anything to talk about, right? And mentioning us. Because mentioning us is a win for you. And that's what Acho was doing, man. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think, man. What's your opinion on this? You think Acho is a sucker, man? He's a tetherist for doing this stuff, man, bothering Shannon and Ocho while they over there doing their thing, winning. What's your opinion on this? Leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.